All right, y'all, this is it. Season 3, Episode 3, Prepare the Throne. All right, so we're back, and we know that on the previous episode, Lacey and Paula, basically Lacey, because Lacey was the one with the firepower with that gun. She basically killed the couple, Liz and Herbert. Y'all, I told y'all by the time I got to the last of this couple, I would finally figure out their name. Liz and Herbert, and just to remind some of you guys, Liz and Herbert are the parents of Dale. So now that Liz and Herbert look like they're dead, maybe Dale will go back home from the Oval and he'll have his own home and won't have to worry about dealing with the Rockadoochie. Because he's not that very far, so he could go back and live at Liz and Herbert's house. But anyway, y'all, I'm just saying. So yeah, they are dead. The girls are, and Lacey is like frantic. She's just, oh my god, I've killed them. What did I do? At this point, sis, you did what you had to do, because it was kind of like them versus you. So anyway, Paula tells Lacey, okay, calm down. I thought I saw some keys. We need to find some keys so we can get up out of here. If we don't do nothing else, we need to get up out of here. And so the ladies, they're looking for keys, and she actually gets the keys. Lacey gets the keys. Paula gets the keys out of Herbert's pocket, but Herbert is still alive. So Lacey, Paula, when you're checking for something and you think somebody has been shot, move the gun, sis, because 9 times out of 10 they always come back. And that's exactly what Herbert did. He came back for what looked like his last breath, and he let off a shot off of that shotgun and ended up shooting Paula in her shoulder. And yes, it does hurt. Bullets hurt, period. So, not that I've ever been shot, I'm just saying, I've felt the kickbacks from guns. I've seen the heat of the lead. So yes, they do hurt. All right. So anyway, like I told you guys, Brian, he heard the shots, and unfortunately, Brian wasn't the only one that heard the shots. Manny, Manny pulled up. Murdering Manny, he pulled up on Brian, y'all. Man, Brian has been caught, you guys. Brian has been caught, and they got a brand new soldier. I'm gonna introduce you guys. The name of this soldier is Jerome. I'm not sure what his actual name is, but his character is called Jerome. I call him Pimpin' Jerome because he got a whole earring in his ear. Y'all will probably see that later on the next couple of slides. But anyway, yeah, Jerome don't have a problem with pointing his gun. And he absolutely, Manny told him, if he moves, make sure you shoot him. And so that's basically what, they're at a standoff right now. Brian had to put his own gun down. And like I said, they're face to face. In the process, Brian was in the process of calling somebody. I'm hoping it was Mac again. I didn't see where he actually hung up the phone, but he did put the phone down. So we'll see if Mac is actually listening in on this phone call this time. Very, very important, because Brian needs some help. I'm just telling y'all right now, Brian needs some help. And so Manny picks up his phone and ends up calling Daikon to let him know, hey, we got one of the deputies. He didn't specify which deputy, but he let him know, hey, we got one of the deputies. And so Daikon, with his injured arm, wrapped around one of the soldiers, he is on his way to where Manny, Brian, and Jerome are at the couple's house, at Liz and Herbert's house. So he is literally on his way there, by way of ATV. All right. So then, you guys, we have Elder Mother Marva bringing the food for the highest. Y'all, can I really tell y'all, like, I don't know if I'm just like a little bit hungry right now, but can I tell y'all that this breakfast looked really good? I mean, the grits could use a little more butter, but I think this breakfast, y'all, I'm telling you, they had that French toast and bacon. Anyway, y'all, I digress. Like I said, I'm probably just a little bit hungry. I'm gonna get something to eat in a minute, but let me go on and finish this. Anyway, yeah. So Ruth brings, Elder Mother Marva brings Ruth the Highest's food. Of course, she's not happy about not being able to go in and actually see the Highest, but it is what it is. At this point, she's like, okay, I'll basically bow down to what you got going on, Ruth. I'm pretty sure Marva got another plan in the head, but we'll see. So anyway, Ruth takes the Highest in his breakfast, and once again, she talks to him about basically changing roles of Elder Mother Marva, and the Highest is, he's listening to her, and he's, thinking who would replace, and like I told y'all before, she's trying to position Zane and River, which are two of her allies. She's trying to position them into a place where they will be able to basically help her out. So when push comes to shove, they'll be in position. So anyway, the Highest says, okay, let me think about it, and let me go ahead and eat my breakfast, and when I'm done, send me Joan. Now, Highest, how do people know when you're done? It's not like you come to your door and say, hey, I'm done. So anyway, basically, they already know. Just sit there and just wait. Eventually, it'll be time for you to go in to see exactly what it is that the Highest wants. So once again, y'all, back at the house, back with Brian, all of them, it's a whole standoff. And the guys literally, Manny and Jerome, literally discovered the fact that Brian is an FBI agent. However, Brian is going to deny that thing. He going to deny until he can't deny it anymore. And, it's still a stand. Well, there's really no standoff because both guys, Manny and Jerome, have guns pointed at my boy Brian. Like, dang, man, what are we going to do, Brian? Please don't let nothing happen to Brian, y'all. Mr. Perry, if you take anybody else out, please don't let it be Brian. So, anyway, y'all, Manny tells Brian, basically, stop lying to me, and then he ends up striking Brian. He hit my boy with a rifle, y'all. He hit our boy with a rifle. I don't like that. I don't like it when Brian get hit. I don't like it when Brian get hurt. But anyway, that's basically what happens. So then, like I said, Melissa L. Williams, love you, girl. Ruth, she is met up with Zane, and she talks to Zane, let her know I'm positioning you for something different within the Rakadushi family, and I want you to right now I want you to go and get soap and water or whatever and clean the Highest's chair. And she's like, and prepare for the prophecy. And Zane is like, well, I don't know how to do that. I've never done that. That's Elder Mother Marva's job. And Zane, she doesn't want to step on Elder Mother Marva's toes because Elder Mother Marva get a little ruthless when it comes to her position. But Ruth tells her, girl, basically, don't worry about it. Just do what I tell you to do. Put you some soap in a bucket with some flowers and make that crap feel holy. You know what I mean? Imagine that is holy, and wipe down the chair of the Highest. So, of course, because Zane is quite an obedient individual, so she does exactly what Ruth tells her to do. She goes and she wipes, she doesn't quite do it. She goes to get the bucket of water first to be able to wipe down the chair. So then we have a scene where Andrew and Oliver are still at a standoff, y'all. They're still out there in those woods, and basically it's a standoff until Andrew, being the soldier, the FBI agent, the guy that he is, pulls up on Oliver and lets him know that he would beat his big ass, excuse my language, but that's what he said. He would beat that big A, and he pulled up on him. He got that gun to his head, and basically Oliver says he don't care about nothing else. He just wants to make sure that nothing happens to Lacey and Paula, and that as long as they're okay, he'll go back with him to the Rockadusha compound. Now, Andrew has not yet agreed that that's what they're going to do, but Andrew leads Oliver off, has the gun pointed at him, leads him off, and they, then we are faced with Ruth. Once again, Ruth and River, they're back at it again. Also, y'all girl, Joan is in the trailer at this point, and Joan says to Ruth, like, hi, like they're the best of friends. Like, why would I even, why would I conduct the conversation with you? Like, we're not really friends like that, so don't say hi to me. But anyway, Ruth kind of chops off a little bit, says River. So she basically is talking to River and just letting them know, hey, the highest wants to see you, Joan. So get yourself together and go talk to the highest. And they're trying to Joan's trying to figure out why River's so calm, but River said to Ruth, hey, she needs some of what you gave me. And Ruth said, I already thought about that, and hands her one of those popular pills straight out the kitchen. Of course, Joan being Joan, what is this? I don't know about this. Girl, take the pill, basically is what they're telling her. Take the pill so you can calm down. Calm yourself down. By the time it's time for you to talk to the highest, the pill will have kicked in. You will be calm, relaxed, not anxious and crying and all this other stuff that you got going, all these other emotions that you have going on. So she's giving the pill, and next we see where they have discovered the body of Melinda. Now, I'm not quite sure who went and told the other elder mother that Melinda was found dead, but we are introduced, we don't exactly know her name just yet, but we are introduced to another elder mother. I'm thinking she was in the previous season, but anyway, I really don't remember her face. So anyway, we got another elder mother who is talking to elder mother Marva, and Marva says, who is that? What happened? And she tells her that it's Melinda. She's dead and looked like she'd been stabbed, and so they had a conversation. So then she said, oh no, I gotta go tell the highest. And the other elder mother's like, no, we can't tell the highest. He will be so upset about this. We need to let him, calm down. So, and plus he has a prophecy, so we need to see what he's going to say at the prophecy. So then, this new elder mother says that, elder mother Marva says, well, I'm going to go and prepare his chair for him. And the other elder mother proceeds to let Marva know that, Zane is actually going to prepare the chair for the highest. Now, she's not really trusting it, and she's not really with it. Marva is not with it. Y'all know how Marva feel about having her duties stripped away from her. So she honestly is not with the whole situation. So then we have Ruth and River, they're having a conversation again, just basically about trusting each other, how they feel about everything that they're going to do. Is there actually money here? Is it worth staying here? Or should we, get the heck on? But basically, River has assured Ruth that there is money there, is basically worth staying there so we're gonna get this money and we'll be out. That's it. No argument, no discussion, no nothing. So then we got our girl Zane, who is walking with her bucket because she did exactly what Ruth told her to do. And of course she is met by elder mother Marva, who tells her, like, girl, what you doing? That's my job to clean the highest chair. And she says, elder mother, basically, I'm only doing what Ruth instructed me to do, and that's to clean the highest chair. And so elder mother Marva says, well, go get Ruth. And basically Zane makes her way back, leaves the bucket, makes her way back to go and find Ruth so that she can let elder mother Marva know what's up. So then Joan, the highest, has finished much of his breakfast. Listen, can I tell y'all, she cooked all that food for the highest and he really didn't eat it all. You could at least ate the bacon, the turkey bacon, because it looked like turkey bacon. You could have ate all the eggs. Are you trying to say Marva food nasty? Like, what's up? You should have ate all of that food. That food looked pretty good, your highest. You been kind of selfish. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, you guys, I was just playing around. But Joan makes her way into the trailer. The highest lets her know, okay, basically what we're going to do is he asked her, did you set that money aside like I told you? She said, yes, your highest. I did what you said. It's still set aside. He says, well, basically what we're going to do is we're going to basically handle this by saying that money that was set aside, we're going to say that Lilo stole that money. With that being said, I need you to figure out how we can get cash. Joan tells him it's going to take about 3 weeks to get the cash of that, and it's $3 million. So you can't just walk into the store and say, let me get $3 million worth of cash. So Joan says, well, the highest tells her, oh, well, you said it's going to take 3 weeks. I'm giving you 2 weeks. So now Joan is under a little bit of pressure because she's going to have to get that money. She's going to have to get that money. But it's a good thing because basically once she gets that cash in her hands, her and River, they can bounce. That's cash. They can bounce. They can do what they got to do. And whatever happens with the highest, it is what it is. But the highest, he making plans for the money. Oh, tell Yancy not to worry about fixing those buses. We can get brand new buses. And so that way when we leave, we'll be straight. And that's the highest's plan. He's planning to, relocate everybody. Everybody that'll go. He's planning to relocate them with the money that he's basically stealing from what he's eventually gonna steal from the cartel. Okay, so then we have Elder Mother Marva, and she's basically met up again with Ruth with Ruth. Had to say it like that, y'all, because y'all know how Marva talks. But anyway, she finally met up with Ruth, and Ruth just explained to her, he's not going to get rid of you. He's just he has a prophecy, and I can't tell you what his prophecy says. And Marva her heart is like broken, and she's just like, this is all that I have. I have, the highest. I would literally kill myself and everybody for the highest. And Ruth is just telling Marva, calm down, it's going to be okay. Let's just get to this, to the point where we're going to do the prophecy, and then we'll go from there. And we'll hear what the highest has to say, and I'm sure you'll be pleased with what the highest has to say. So Marva, so then she kind of pacifies Marva by telling her, okay, go ahead and clean the highest's chair, prepare for the prophecy. And, Marva walks away with her little smile. That's about the first time she ever threw a little smile, y'all. Can I tell y'all, whoever did these queens' makeup literally killed it, because Marva's looking good. Ruth is absolutely looking good. Joan is looking good when it comes to this makeup, y'all. And these scenes they're supposed to be in, hair and makeup was on point, y'all. I don't know. I think Ashley Williams, Melissa L. Williams' sister, actually did her wig. Make sure y'all shop Pretty Blends too. Don't play. Make sure y'all shop Pretty Blends by Ashley Williams. Check out Pretty Blends on Instagram too. But anyway, I think Ashley is the one that did Melissa's hair. So the queens are slayed, y'all. So anyway, back to the final part of Daikon has made his way to that couple's house, Liz and Herbert's house, and he is outside and he see our boy Brian. Of course, there's a whole dialogue. Brian he really don't do Daikon like that, simply because of the fact that his wife, they gave his wife drugs, and she was raped. And I don't think he know about the rape part, but at the end of the day, he knows it was a tough, bad situation that his wife was put in. So then your boy, who I thought was cool, Sheriff Conley, makes his way to that couple's house, and first he points his gun at Daikon and tells the other two guys, Manny and Jerome, drop your guns. Guess what, y'all? Guess what, y'all? Sheriff is a snake. Sheriff is a snake. He tells Brian, and Brian is confident. Oh yeah, the sheriff is coming to save me. The sheriff has come to save me. Man, the sheriff ended up turning his gun on Brian. He ended up turning his gun on Brian. All Brian could say is, what the fush? Anyway, y'all, yeah, I ain't gonna say that word, but y'all know what it was. Yeah, Brian ain't with it. But at the end of the day, Brian knew it. He had been suspecting the sheriff for a very long time, and y'all, the truth has been revealed. Sheriff Conley, because you could tell when Sheriff pulled up and Zycon was out there talking to Brian, he was real cocky and nonchalant, like, oh, the sheriff's not going to do anything to me. Well, guess what, y'all? We know why the sheriff's not going to do anything to him. Because he's on the take with the Rockadushi. Come on, Sheriff, did you sell your soul for muffins and a freaking Rolls Royce, some money? I don't know where the money would come from, because the Heights always claiming they broke. But at the end of the day, dang, Sheriff. That's all I can say, y'all. And that was it. That was it, y'all. That was it. That was it. I know it took me a minute to bring y'all these 3 reviews, but I'm telling y'all, I had to make sure that I gave y'all as much detail as I possibly could. So anyway, let me know, let your girl know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you have any additional questions. Just let me know, y'all. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for subscribing to this YouTube channel. And make sure you please share this with your friends and encourage them to subscribe to our channel so they can be tapped in with the rest of the Ruthless family, okay? Alright, y'all. Well, that's about it. Thank y'all so much. And as I always say, stay ruthless. When the sun goes down, we run the city. Feed the angels, but the demons with me. When the sun goes down, best believe it. Nothing to the streets is undefeated. When the sun goes down, ooh, it get wild, baby, wild, baby, wild, baby, wild. I'm the highest, doors wide open and unprovoked when outsiders wanna steal our spirit and our hope. Then smoke them till they broken. All we know is ruthless. Rage in between the teeth. The malice is the toothpick. Truth is, they got me running to the Colts. I'm seeing all the colors. We the color of assault. This a bolts. And we ain't finna let you inside. Why? Unless you really prove that you gon' ride. When the sun go down, we run the city. Feed the angels, but the demons with me. When the sun go down, best believe it. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, All Things Ruthless, where I, your girl Tika Deshawn, will usher you all of the latest Ruthless content.